Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
It's round 11 of the NRL. Last week's mystery footy tipper was Wally Lewis with a score out of 6 out of 8.
Did pretty well.
You'd expect that from the King. Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
across their 20-year career, they have represented Australia in 17 international games. At the age of 17, they made their debut playing with Manchester United. They're known for being one of the best goalkeepers in the English Premier League during the 90s and were even voted Oceanic Goalkeeper of the Century. You'll catch him on the Bill and Baz shows on Fox Sport. It's Mark Bosnich.
Former Socceroos goalkeeper Mark Bosnich. Bozza.
Mark Bosnich is a never say never kind of bloke.
Oh, a fantastic save by Bosnich.
Oh, Bosnich has saved it again. They're not going to beat Bosnich, are they?
United have often found out firsthand just how talented Bosnich is.
Fantastic save, Bosnich. An unbelievable save by Bosnich. Bosnich again to the rescue.
That was all in one game.
That was his one game. And all the pressure of being a goalkeeper. Like, really.
Good morning.
Good
morning
morning.
to you both, and good morning to this lovely bird right next to this lorikeet.
That's Blaze. I'll tell you the story about Blaze. Craig, who owns Blaze, Blaze is 19 years old.
Wow.
Craig has raised her from the time she was an abandoned baby, and he had to go away for 3 days, or to go away to visit his mum in Broken Hill. He couldn't go, hasn't been able to see his mum in 3 years, and we said, we will look after the bird.
Oh, that's great. And when you say 19 years, is that like you know how some of the animals that we say they're 19 years, but it's basically times 4?
No, he has had that bird
just
for 19 years.
Yeah.
We panicked, but apparently they can live to 25, so
There you go.
she's staying
That's
alive
very
on our watch.
And Broken Hill, ironically, that's where my late grandmother, when she first come to Australia, she went to. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah, there
That'd
you
have been
go.
a hard
And thank you so much, both of you, for having me on this morning.
No.
Pleasure.
Well, here you are, sandwiched
Yeah.
in between two birds.
Who's your NRL team? Who's your
Parramatta is my team. So I grew up out west in Liverpool. So Parramatta was my team. So when I was growing up in the 80s, that's when I had that formidable side.
yes.
You know,
Sterlo
when they
and all
won.
of that?
Yeah, all of them. Brett
Ray
Kenny,
Price.
Ray Price, all of them. So when they won, basically was it 4 premierships out of 6. It was them and the Bulldogs. Since I returned to the country in 2008, they've only been to 2 grand finals. They haven't been going as well. And now because I live right in the city, I've got a real soft spot for the Roosters as well. So
That's my team.
But pretty much like I said to you, Parramatta is number 1. But when they don't go so well, which has been too regular for my liking, it's the Roosters.
Well, it was heartbreaking a couple of years for Parramatta, wasn't
Yes.
it? I thought it was going to happen for them against Penrith, but unfortunately, it wasn't to be.
Penrith, when you talk about formidable outfits, Penrith are the modern day formidable outfit to win 3 premierships on the trot, especially with the salary cap rules and so forth, and how difficult it is a magnificent achievement from Ivan Cleary and co.
Well, let's see how you go with the footy tips. For
You
round
want the
11.
tips, yeah?
We're
You
on
want the tips? You
mate.
mentioned that, yeah?
Raiders
obviously.
versus Bulldogs.
I'll go
Friday
for,
night.
Yeah, Friday night. It's at Suncorp. There's no real Raiders have normally that advantage. I'll go for the Bulldogs for a bit of an upset there.
okay.
Right, 'cause this is all Magic Round, so everyone goes
Yeah,
up to
all Magic
Queensland.
Round, and we know that, all at one place.
Lock up your
Yeah.
daughters.
So everyone goes to Queensland, is
Everyone
that right?
goes to
Everyone
Queensland.
goes to
Yep.
Brisbane, correct, for the one round. It's a great idea, to be fair. AFL do it as well. It is a really, really good idea.
Well, that's one of the good things that came out
There's
of...
a lot go into the economy up in Brisbane. That's why they paid a lot for it. It's a real thinking outside the box, but it's an idea. That's
And this is one of the things that came out of COVID, because during COVID, everyone was playing up in Queensland, and we learnt that, well, actually, the game doesn't have to be in its terrestrial areas. It can move around a little
So
bit.
only 2 teams really are going to have a home ground advantage.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, so then we do have the Sea Eagles and the Broncos.
Okay, so Manly versus the Broncos. My dad supports Manly. I'd like Manly to win, but I can't see them winning up there at Suncorp Stadium on the Broncos home, so I'll go for Broncos to win that one.
All right, on Saturday we've got Titans and the Knights.
Titans, bit of a revival. Knights always a hard team to play against, but I'll stick with the Titans. They had that controversial but good news that David Fafita was going to stay this week. So there you go. Yep.
All right, now Saturday. This is
Here it
Jonesy's
is.
territory versus me.
Is this your team,
Sharks.
He's Sharks, I'm a Rooster.
And the Sharks are playing...
Are you from there, Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up near Shark Park.
Okay. Well, my brother-in-law's from
Is he?
exactly the same area. Yes.
Where does he live? Is he...
No, him and my sister now live in, I think it's Camperdown. I can see
they
their
got out.
apartment here, but they
got
did.
out.
They
got
did
out.
live, but I used to go visit them all the time because they were in Tokyo for about 8 years.
Yep.
And then when they came back to Australia with Nicholson Parade, we used to go visit
nice,
them. So it's
nice street.
beautiful
Just
part
on
of the world.
Guttamutta Bay there.
Yeah, beautiful part of the world.
We could talk about the Shire all day.
Yeah.
But that's not going to get us any closer to the Sharks versus
Huge
Rooster.
game.
I'll just say Dan Atkinson last weekend.
Yep.
Did you see that kid? He's filling in
very,
for
very
Nico
good,
Hines.
yeah.
We've lost a bunch of players.
That was a great win against the Storm as well.
But
Nico Hines pulling out right last minute and then winning.
I'll say this about the Roosters. Many years ago, back in 2002, I was watching the first half time. The Sharks had the Roosters.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 24-0. And I thought, well, that's it. I don't have to worry about anything. And then later on, someone said, what happened to your Sharks? And I said, what do you mean what happened to the Sharks? 42-24.
There you go, see?
What happened?
But the Roosters
What
can do that
happens to
too.
you? What type of supporter are you?
No, I'm just saying I worry about the Roosters. I just worry, but I'm keen to hear what you
What
think.
do you think,
I'll
Mark?
go for the Roosters. They're in tremendous form. The Sharks are as well, in all fairness, but the Roosters had that wonderful win. I think this could go either way. To be fair, either way, Sharks have been fantastic this season. So, but I'll stick with the Roosters.
All right, and then we get Rabbitohs and the Cowboys.
Well, the Rabbitohs, we know all the problems that they've had. Their manager stroke coach has gone. They haven't been winning. Cowboys are not being too different. A lot of people tipped the Cowboys at the start of the season, but the amount of points they've conceded has been, well, far too many. So I might go for the Rabbits to cause an upset here.
Right, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Warriors, Panthers.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
On the Sunday, Panthers. No problem for the Panthers. I know there's no Nathan Cleary, but no problem. I think the Warriors have got a lot of players out as well.
All right, and then we have Storm and Eels.
I love my beloved Eels dearly, but this is about winning the tipping competition. So I was just going to be sensible here. Storm to win that.
All right, and then it's all rounded out with Tigers and the Dolphins.
Right, this is going to be. The Tigers are going through a very, very tough time. Dolphins are travelling really well, so I'll go for the Dolphins. So there you go.
There it is. That is a lock.
There we go. That's the rugby league. So what about? And we're going to talk about the football now, the soccer.
Yeah, tell us about the soccer, Kevin.
Well, first and foremost, I have to say one of my old clubs, Aston Villa. Congratulations to them because Tottenham Hotspur, who the Australian Ange Postecoglou is managing,
Yes.
their loss yesterday to Manchester City confirmed that Aston Villa will be playing in the Champions League, which is the biggest club competition in sport, actually, in the world, Amanda, in Europe next season for their very first time for like 40-odd years. And the last time they played it wasn't what it is now. It hadn't been rebranded. So congratulations to them. This morning, Chelsea won against Brighton and Manchester United beat, another one of my old clubs, beat Newcastle. So the final weekend will take place this weekend. Now, 3 teams are pretty much relegated. That's Sheffield United, Burnley, and Luton. So they will go down to what's called the Championship, was the division below.
So Amanda knows this from Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
We know
that's
everything.
okay.
everything
All
we
right.
know.
And also from the Beckham documentary.
Yeah, from the Beckham documentary, ex-teammate of mine. And so the top 4 sorted, but the Championship, that whoever's going to be champions, as we decide not over in playoffs, but first past the post, everyone plays each other home and away twice. Manchester City are looking to become the first ever football team in English history. Remember, the game started not the last century, the century before, to win 4 straight titles.
Wow.
So they just need to win at home against West Ham. Arsenal need to win against Everton, but they need to hope that Manchester City either draw, because draw you get 1 point, win you get 3 points. They need to hope that they draw or lose. So that's really what everyone's going to be. And everyone kicks off at the same time on the last day of the season. So it's like marvellous excitement. So.
And will there be a frisson of romance, just like in Ted Lasso?
Perhaps so. You never know. You never know. And the other thing to come up next week, Stan Sport and Channel 9, who I work for, we got our 3 European finals. I mentioned the Champions League. There's two other tier competitions. The next one is the Europa League, then the UEFA Conference League. But the Europa League final will be played next Thursday morning,
right?
Live on Stan and hopefully, I think, Channel 9 as well. That will be between a German team called Bayer Leverkusen, who's broken a record. They've gone 50 games undefeated in all competitions all season.
Wow.
Against an Italian team called Atalanta, like a provincial side, but who have done very, very well under their new manager for so long. So that will be our first final. And then the following week will be the Conference League final, which is the 3rd-tier competition. And that will be an Italian team, Fiorentina, versus a Greek side, Olympiacos. And, of course, on the Sunday morning, the big one. Like I said, the Champions League is what it is. It's the biggest sporting club competition in the world. So just to put it into context, it gets worldwide audience probably about 4 times the amount that the Super Bowl gets in America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big deal.
So and that's another story, but this is why a lot of the American owners look at the TV deals and sort of think, well, we should get 4 times the amount that the Super Bowl get. But that will be between Real Madrid, who have won it 14 times, versus a very big underdog from Germany called Borussia Dortmund, who've only won it once in their history. So So there you go, all the massive and all live on Stan Sport.
There it is.
Feel up to
and Channel
speed.
9 as well. So there
The
you go.
UEFA Championships kicks off 3:45 on Sunday, June 2, live and ad-free on Stan Sports.
Yes,
Bozza.
thank you very much, guys. I
Nice
really
to see
appreciate
you.
your
Thank
time.
you for
Lovely to
swinging
be in
by.
here. And what a view you have, by the way.
It's lovely, isn't it? He's looking at me.
There you go. I'm going to. I can see you from up. So I'm going to say hello to you every morning now.
Can we see your wife just wandering around the house?
She's got the school run today with the kids. So there you go. Yeah, I'm going to go and help. Yeah.
Good man.